So I wanted to know, how did we exactly convey care through this elective? So, impressions of care is about leaving an impression on things, even like humans and non humans, understanding materiality through alternative photography.
With groups. So we are also encouraging students who are coming across the campuses, both undergrad and postgrad students, to come together and work.
So we're creating games that promote social well-being and cohesion towards mental health and well-being. The cultures of care is there in every single session of our process because we play games, we reflect and connect with each other, and we want to share that through the exhibition.
I've gone around these 2 weeks trying to look at something that usually gets ignored on a daily basis when we're running around doing our jobs, which is basically sunlight.
Sometimes we forget that the sun is the first one to embrace us in the morning, and it's always there and always says goodbye, with a beautiful sunset.
Try to understand and connect a lot with trees in particular, and also nature as a consequent thing. Within this, we also try to understand as to what is it that the trees need for us to be able to take care of them, and also how they will then end up taking care of us.
I do this elective together with Baatein. He's a conservation architect. We do care for heritage, so that's how it aligns to answer your question for the theme of this year. We analyzed the monument behind me. The students derived the values and they documented a little bit the history of this monument. Then we gathered all this together and we decoded the proportions, the textures, the colors, and all the values that we found on the exploration that we did.
Food is the original medium through which people show each other how they care about each other. So food, I didn't have to think about it because I am in this whole gamut of understanding and teaching people about the food. And the first thing that I do with food is I show that I care about people by feeding them.
We get to understand how care not only had a single meaning to it, but also it has diverse meaning to it. How it is not about only caring for others, but also caring for yourself, and also reflecting upon how caring can have different other outcomes.
I think the overall theme of cultures of care, the one which we discussed about we should address self-care to group care, community care to ecological care. I feel the one which we talked about mindful design is an appropriate way of empowering, enabling these aspects.
Mindful design is actually about care, and it is a culture of care. And only if you are mindful with yourself and with your peers and with the ecosystem, there is care in the world.
Elective silent acts of care. We are exploring the concept of cultural landscapes and care and its interrelation. We are mapping different layers of cultural landscape and trying to find what emerges as the acts of care from the inherent sense of all the stakeholders that are part of it.
Through games, we try to listen to each and everybody. I think listening to somebody is caring for me. So,
where we thought about how we can bring in the changes in the sanitary system throughout the NID campus and also throughout the public washrooms that we see around the Pali area. Also, how we can create more awareness regarding how to follow basic norms in public washrooms, toilet stalls, urinaries, etc.
So one is that one came from the project called Term Project. So that is the project implemented by Tokyo University of the Arts, and then that's the project that we have a collaboration with the welfare facilities and the artists, and then so that is also one of the culture that our university is developing.
We were exposed to the concept of youth and its difficulties approached via a lens of care. And for this we reviewed a lot of literature like film, short stories, letters and so on, which led to critical thinking and discussions. And these reflections helped us develop a visual output of a graphic narrative featuring characters with maybe potential agency to help today's youth.
What they said.